When you saw Anderson Silva, he could box a little bit, but he fought Jake Paul.
See, I have a problem with all that. I don't know how y'all feel. I don't know how you guys feel about the Jake Paul Anderson, the Jake Paul.
I was wanting to see him fight boxers that's his age.
Yes.
I don't think that's asking too much.
No, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's what,
he beat
60?
up on Mike. Mike's 60, man.
Right.
But Mike did make like 27 mil, so I get it.
Yeah.
But 60 years old.
Right.
I want Jake Paul to fight guys that.
He said he wants to fight Canelo.
Canelo fights 154 or 160. That's one of his best weights. Right. He'll fight heavier. Right. He fought the guy at 175.
Yeah.
And got beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's like fight. Jake weighs 200, 210, 215.
Yeah, but I mean, so that means he'd be a heavyweight.
He's like a heavyweight.
And he says he wants to fight Anthony Joshua.
If he fights Anthony Joshua, everybody's wish and dream of him getting finished will come to fruition.
But I think the thing is
he's better now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he takes it serious.
He can fight.
You can appreciate that. You can tell that he spends time in the gym. You tell that he has serious coaches, and he's taking this craft serious. He ain't just getting in there, and people are like, oh, he's a
YouTuber. No, he ain't.
No,
he's a boxer.
No.
So Jake Paul's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's not training at the local YMCA.
No.
He's got real coaches on salary.
He got real coaches.
He's got high-level coaches.
Yes.
And he lives to box now.
Yes.
He's been boxing seriously now, so he should be able to compete.
Yes.
He's a boxer. He's not that same kid. That's why I keep telling those MMA guys. Every time they tell me, I got a chance to fight Jake Paul, I'm like, man, don't do it because
he boxes. That's what he does.
He's a boxer. You don't know how to box.
No.
Like my friend Ben Askren.
Yeah.
Ben went and fought him. Ben should have never fought him.
Yeah, no.
Because he was going to get... Ben never could wrestle. He could never box.
No.
He's a wrestler. Tyron Woodley. I was so sad when Tyron Woodley kept losing to him. I love T. Wood, man. And I was like, T. Wood, like...
Well, you don't see the butt that look. You don't see them punches, bro. That's not what
what we do. I can't box these guys.
No.
Jake Paul tried to mess with me for a while until I went up to him in Orlando. I said, I don't play like these kids. I said, stop playing with me. His bodyguard said, I'm going to slap you too. I said, I don't play like that, man. Don't leave me alone. I swear to God. I was at the commentary desk, Shan.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. He in the back making faces at me. I took my headset off. I put it down. I got up, walked right to where he was in the stands. I pointed right in his face. I said, man, I don't play. Leave me alone. I said, I'm not the children that you messing around with. I'm not going to play with you. Leave me alone. His bodyguard, I ain't going to do nothing. I said, I'm going to slap the shit out of you too. Both of y'all can get it. The UFC security can't get me.
Yeah.
Because you know, man, come on, we grown ups, man.
Right.
We don't, like, I'm not playing.
Everybody don't play like that.
No, man, leave me alone. Unless you really want to fight. John Jones, I respect because he fights me.
Right.
But leave me alone. I'm not playing those childish games.
Right.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Do you think you see the guys in MMA going to box?
For the money.
For the money.
They do it for the money. Look, man.
Can you blame them, though?
No. There's only a select few people that make the big money in the UFC.
Correct.
It's the God honest truth. I mean, champions make money.
Yes.
Lorenzo Fertitta was the best. When Lorenzo Fertitta was there, he would do these discretionary bonuses.
Yeah.
Where they would just give you money.
Right.
He had an idea of what he wanted a champion to make, and he would make sure you got it.
Right.
So when I fought John Jones, my contract was $85,000. I lost the first time. On Monday, Dana called me and goes, you did a great job. We're going to send you a check for $1 million.
What?
Swear to God.
85 and then you got...
He gave me $1 million. They gave me $1 million.
Wow.
A check for first time ever made that, obviously, as a wrestler. It was the first time I'd ever made 7 figures. They called me and said, you did a great job. Here you go. Then I fought again a few months later, and I had got a new contract.
Right.
And it might have been $300,000. And then we sold a few 100,000 pay-per-views, and they called me and said, hey, we're going to give you X amount of dollars to get you back to $1 million.
Wow.
They would do that, man. They were like, because that's what people don't understand. Like, I know they talk about, well, these guys are underpaid, but it's like, when you become a champion and then you're benefiting the business,
right?
They take care of you.
Yeah.
But even the lowest boxers make are so low, bro.
Yeah.
Like that
makes it seem like everybody making Floyd Mayweather money.
They're not.
And they're not.
They are not all making that money, bro.
No.
They're making $1,000.
Right. I mean, they make good look. But like you said.
But the good guys will make good money.
Yeah.
What does a guy make that? So Tank and all them dudes are getting paid right now. They're in the millions.
Yeah.
But they're the equivalent of the Ilya Taporias.
Right.
And the Israel Adesanyas.
Yes.
They're those guys.
Right.
But as you go down the card and you go down the pay scale, I bet it's all pretty equivalent or very equal.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, people talk like all boxers make money. They don't.
You work for the company now in the commentary. But how is it negotiating with Dana as a fighter? Or did you negotiate with him? You have managers.
I have managers. But I was always really good about that. Mm-hmm. I would stand on what I believed. You know, one time he was like, that didn't happen. I was like, but it did, boss. I was like, of course it did, boss. I said, we were negotiating my contract when I first came over, and I wanted like a certain amount of money. Didn't want to do it. Dana was like kind of throwing a fit. Lorenzo goes, it's fine, we'll figure it out. And by the time I got to the airport, it was figured out.
Right.
Right? And he was like, that didn't happen. I was like, it did. I was like, it's not a big deal because I understand you have to protect your business.
Right.
And I have to protect myself as a business because I have a small window to happen. But then when I was retiring, right, Hunter Campbell, who now does a lot of the stuff with the guys, he calls my manager and he goes, so guys, what do you think? Same as he made as champ plus pay-per-view? I'm like, yeah. Even though I wasn't a champ, they still gave me the same pay I made as the champion and the pay-per-view. So it's like, I have nothing negative to say because I've had all great experience.
You had great experience with it.
The worst experience I had was that.
Right.
When he said, I don't want to give you that. And I was like, well, okay. Then I'll just fight. And then I won't have a contract.
Right.
And then we can negotiate after that. And they're like, we ain't doing that. We ain't gonna let you get to Francis.
Right.
We ain't letting you get to undefeated heavyweight or light heavyweight with no contract where other people can start going, hey, we want you.
Right.
Right? So then eventually I just re-signed with the company.
If Dana were to ever step down, would you run the UFC?
That would be a dream job for anybody. But of course, I would love to do something. If they ever trusted me with that, I would do the best job I ever could do. Because it's one of the greatest organizations in the world. It's one of the biggest sports organizations in the world.
Yep.
And they've done such a great job of building it that the job itself is just don't fuck it up.
Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up.
Right.
Because Dana does, what he does is he's so passionate about it.
He is.
That I can't imagine the UFC without him. But if not,
but Dana stand on business now.
He stand on business. You can be his best friend, he gonna get you. He gonna walk you out the door and say, hey man, give me another little pour. Hit that a little bit, I'm running out. You can give me a little small pour right there. Yeah, hit me up. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let me get that.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before two something.